folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Tigers will kick this away to get us going here. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings it down at the 26. First play looking to throw it. Hits the running back in the flat. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams. Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this. And looking to throw now on first down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense. Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards. try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Williams.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Williams. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the 1st down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And here's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Makes a quick grab. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Moves out of the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he didn't get much, but you know what? He got just enough that he needed to get the first down. The pressure came, but they allowed him to escape just enough to be able to get to the sideline to get out of bounds and picked up that first down.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They go with the ground game here. Quarterback takes the handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Clark. End zone ahead. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Williams. He'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And now the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. It's an out route, the catch made. Breaking free at midfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. Quarterback still with the football. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They were backed up to start the drive. Made some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. And he'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. It was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him. Third down upcoming after that completion. An inside give now from the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Okay, kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Gonna run it. It's Williams. Tackle made after just a short gain. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. On the move now. And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Clemson. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
PAT puts him up 13 now. So after putting up The touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
2nd and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. He's swarmed by the defense. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Tigers. What a first half we've got.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Caught by the receiver. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Williams. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Quickly. Good enough for first down yardage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. On the run, it's Williams. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good from 56 yards. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. On the run here. Lets it go. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking for some space. It's Hayes. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He escapes the pocket. Tackle made it at 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
These are the kind of plays. Spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powering through.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Buckeyes move into the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Glenn. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense cannot be stopped. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
BAT is good, so the lead is 9. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Clemson offense is back out there. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
He's brought down at the 28. And 1st down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Really trapped him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with a quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he takes it around the 20. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Zips it down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And we'll see what he can do on the return. When he's got some space here. Touchdown, Clemson. 6 points for the special teams. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, questionable call there down third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Design quarterback run. He didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On fourth down, they get the football back here in this tight game. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Staley. Breaking tackles and going. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him? They're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the second down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. It's still a 2-point deficit after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Bringing pressure. Nice grab. It's Williams. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Completion makes it second down. He'll hand it off. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Short connection to the tight end here. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game in this quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Dropping back, it's Van Buren. The pocket breaking down. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Makes it look easy. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
He runs out of bounds.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Clark. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
Down 5 late in the fourth quarter. Of course, they're going to go for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
As a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Pounding away with the run game. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Pressure is coming. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw.
This play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.